Eyewitness takes us to Sholuyi in Gbagada, where we got a photo of a makeshift bridge which has since generated a lot of reactions. We also bring you a story on Okuta Road in Bariga, where residents feel neglected as a result of an alleged abandoned road. Finally, we had a timeout with the Commissioner for Works in Lagos on several issues examined on this program, including today's feature. Stay with us. I'm Chris Elems. Sholuyi is one part of Gbagada in Lagos State. With over 1,000 buildings, population is appreciably high. However, infrastructural deficit stares them in the face. Well, this photo of a makeshift bridge sent in by an eyewitness, Oseni, gives us a reason to visit this rural settlement in an urban setting. The residents say there is need for infrastructure expansion, especially with a 30,000-seater capacity auditorium set to begin operations there. We followed up on that story. Stay with us. Traffic around Gbagada on a normal weekday is usually very intense, especially along the General Hospital corridor. This is not unconnected with the population here, and it's become a source of worries to residents, especially those who live in Sholuyi. Their fear is now further fueled by the construction of a 30,000-seater capacity church auditorium without expansion of existing infrastructure. They wonder what life would be like when the worship center with other existing ones become operational.
My fear is that we are praying that we don't have an issue that happened in the Keja, where we have the bomb blast. If such thing happens in Gbagada Sholi, it's going to be a tragic experience. We are not praying for that. Why did I say that? There's only one exit in and out of Sholuyi, which is Ayodele Street. If you are coming from second power line, fourth power line, you have to pass Ayodele to link out. If you are coming from Ifako, you have to pass through Dia. You are going to hit yourself on the same road, which is dangerous because there is no exit route. There are alternative routes which people can actually use to link out of Sholuyi, which is at second power line and Jetude Brown. But those exits are nothing to write about because there is no bridge or whatsoever that people can use to link out of this particular Sholuyi.
While a part of Sholuyi area is tarred, a larger portion within the community is in a deplorable state. Sholuyi shares boundaries with Mende, Ifako as well as Ogudu. And what separates these communities is a canal, which when bridged would serve as an outlet or alternative routes for not just the residents but other road users. At Ifako end, a wooden bridge has been constructed over the canal to aid movement. Since there are no schools within the community, most parents here have their wards attend schools in these neighboring communities, and this photo of students crossing the canal with a boat gave rise to this bridge, which if properly done would save everyone the issue of traffic congestion.
So a couple of weeks back, when we were all scared immediately after the rains. We had to construct this bridge. It's a newly constructed footbridge. We had thought we would do the same thing at the other end, but unfortunately the ministry said we can't do it there, the Ministry of Environment. So we can't do anything on that channel because it impedes the clearing of the canal. Each time they clear this canal, this bridge is pulled down. So for those number of months it would take for us to construct, we're left with no choice but to use boats.
During the wet season, the canal gets flooded and overflows its bank, as can be seen in this eyewitness video. Another reason why the residents are calling for government attention.
It's been so horrible. What we experienced this year, it's been coming like this, but this year has been so, it's nothing to write home about. The kids are there going to school, come and see them in the canoe. trying to cross, trying to, they will even remove their shoes and be walking inside the water, and we'll call it surge. It's been so terrible. I don't know where to start from, because I had to come out during the period of this surge of a thing. I was coming out every day to record. See these kids going to school. See their parents following them. See some of them that are even adults. You see them walking. In fact, there was a day I was here when a small child fell inside that water. In fact, the boy almost gone.
At the other end of Sholuyi is Mende, also separated by the canal. From this road, residents can access the Maryland Shopping Mall on Ikorodu Road and straight to Ikeja without necessarily belaboring the Oshodi Expressway. All that is required is a link bridge.
Once it's opened, the Ifako people, Sholuyi 1, Sholuyi 2, instead of going to express to increase the congestion on the express, it will be totally released and economically wise for the people and even for the government. So the government will come up and come and do this road for us urgently. We have been on it for a long time, even before Tinubu's regime.
Several efforts have been made to reach out to the Lagos State government, but not much has come out of them, according to our eyewitness, who also is one of the CDA's chairmen.
This is another letter written to the Ministry of Environment, Lagos State Government Secretariat, Alausa, 2015. And we have a lot of follow-ups. And that's why yesterday we held the stakeholders meeting. We called people from different ministries, from Ministry of Transport, Environment, Housing, and because there is a strategic need for one of these bridges. The one here, we have Lagos State Teaching Hospital at Ikeja, not far from Maryland, and we have Gbagada General Hospital, less than 10 minutes from here. So there is a link that government can please work on. These are the correspondents. This is the one we used to invite the Lagos State governor to the meeting held yesterday. And it is well spelled out that the only way out of these problems of traffic in Sholuyi, in Gbagada, and in Deeperlife out to Maryland, to Woroshoki, is through Sholuyi. And I believe government will listen to us.
What they want now is government attention in order to save them from the traffic, which appears might become compounded and get them grounded when the various auditoriums under construction in the area take to flight. We have a number of photos you sent to our portal, and we will be going through some of them shortly. But before then, this is to let you know you can contribute your quota to solving some of the challenges that you have around by making use of the Channels TV Eyewitness portal. Begin by downloading the app on any of your mobile device. Tap to launch the app, then swipe to reveal the Eyewitness icon. Just follow instructions on how to get your videos or photos uploaded. Now let's have a look at those you sent for the week. Our first set of photos show how some of you celebrated the Christmas holidays from Benin City, Abuja, Akure, Lagos, and other parts of the country. This is wishing everyone compliment of the season. Do keep more of those photos coming in. Next is a photo of Ilepo Market encroaching the road in Agbado Okiodo LCDA. Our eyewitness thinks this should be discouraged. A similar photo is sent in from Celeb Bus Stop Apapa Oshodi, where buyers and sellers have taken over the space. This, our eyewitness thinks, should not be encouraged. From Benin City is this photo of Independence Street, Upper Sokmumba Road. Our eyewitness says flooding has wreaked so much havoc that residents have all fled the area. You want government attention. Engineer Bola draws attention to the filled portion of the interchange between Old and New Ilori Ogbomoso Road. You say FEMA should quickly effect repairs to save the people from intermittent accidents around this axis. Adeyemi is concerned about the environmental pollution behind Iyanoworo bus stop. You say after several pleas to those involved in this act fell on deaf ears, you now want government to please step in. David Moye is disturbed by the attitude of IKEDC towards the complaint bordering on a malfunctioning meter in Ayonusi Estate, Ikorodu. You claim it caught fire several days ago and haven't reported to IKEDC. They are yet to respond. Work on Igbo-Igunu Okuta Road in Bariga appears to have slowed down considerably, and the residents are wondering why the sudden turn of events. This photo, sent in by one of our eyewitnesses, directs us to Bariga. Stand by. Igbo-Igunu Okuta Road in Bariga, looking abandoned. About 6 months ago, this neighborhood were handed a promise that by December this road would be fixed. But why that promise isn't coming to pass is a source of worries for them.
Well, when they started, we were very happy. Of course, we knew development was coming into the area. But right now, we've just observed that the work has been delayed. We've had so many. Government has been accused on one side, the contractors have been accused on the other side. But the bottom line is we on the receiving end, we've been the ones suffering. As you can see, the whole place is just looking very dirty. We can't even do internal renovation on our own because the road is not sorted out yet. So at the moment, we're not happy. Health hazards, mosquitoes are everywhere. You know, we can't do anything. Drainage is not moving. So it's just really bad.
The drainage has been paved, but the road is left uncompleted, that even commercial bike operators cannot ply the full stretch. Business around here is now very low, and the traders feel the pinch.
It's affecting my business. Everybody here, nobody is selling anything. No business, no cars passing. The whole road is just blocked. And anytime they come, they said they are going to finish it up before December. Now it's over 5 months. They've not done anything. We are just still where they are.
If you look at those shops, you will see how people are sleeping. Is that the result of the road, the abandoned project? We are hoping that the government and maybe the contractors would have finished the road. These roads have taken up to 4 years, starting from Pangrove. They have done Pangrove area, done Owotutu area, but it's just from here to this roundabout. Now this one wants to tell, I don't know whether they are prolonging it against next year election. And the thing is affecting us.
Let them come and help us because the road is even making us not to be happy. It is embarrassing too. If you go to Shomolo and other places, they have done their roads. If you look at us now, no motor is going, no motorcycle, nothing. Even human beings, it is even very difficult for them to be moving.
However, at one of the adjoining roads, work is still ongoing. Earth-moving machines on site, excavating the gutters, and a few of the traders whose business activities are being affected decry the slow pace of work. Attempt to speak with the site engineer failed, as he said he didn't have the authority to speak with us. We however gathered that the work at Okuta Road is currently faced with a major challenge bordering on water pipes that require relocation. Otherwise, a lot of communities as far as Okoka might experience water shortage. How soon would the facility relocation take place? And when would these Bariga residents begin to enjoy a well-intended upgrade? Some of these questions begging for answers. Lagos.